look like a boulder.
Oh my god, Pop Crave just tweeted, a heated rivalry lookalike contest is scheduled for January 25th in Washington Square Park. And somebody quote tweeted, we're about to witness levels of chopped male delusion never before seen in history. They're like chopped.
Okay, let's take this thumbnail.
It's the worst day of my life.
I know, like every time I have to do this, it feels like I'm getting shot.
Fuck my fucking drunken life.
Seriously.
Please subscribe. Please.
Begging.
Anytime there's an opportunity to cover my face, I'm taking it.
I'm like...
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of A Literary Tasting. My name is Jessica.
My name is Annie.
And every week on A Literary Tasting, we have a book, we have a drink, we have a book. We have a drink, and most importantly, we complain. I'm not doing it again. You guys know.
Yeah,
you guys
you know what's happening.
Or maybe you don't. And if this is your first time here, like I said, please subscribe. For God's sakes.
After the intro where we're like, we don't even know what we're doing here. Just subscribe and listen.
What are you drinking, twin?
I'm drinking an Angry Orchard, which I think
is Canadian, perhaps? That looks like something Canadians would drink. Derogatory.
Okay. So I actually love these. I fucking hate beer, but I do like a cider. And well, today we are talking about
Canadians? Wait, what?
Sure, heated rivalry.
Sports.
Yeah, sports. So I decided I want to drink like a beer,
a sports beverage.
Yeah,
sure.
like a cider, you know. And then also I'm wearing my Packers sweatshirt because I felt I should wear something kind of sporty. Mm-hmm. Again, you know this, but like I only like the Packers in a Harry Styles way. Right. So
I only like the Packers in a way that I think the cheese hats are cute and I would want to wear one.
Yeah. So like that's what I have going on. That's the most sporty I'm ever gonna get is this right here.
I thought the same thing. I was like, I should wear like a sports shirt, and then I was like, yeah, I don't have a sports shirt. I don't have that. I was like, the closest thing I have is a One Direction shirt, and I don't know how those two relate, but you guys know what I mean.
I get what you're saying. It's like the fandom of it all. Frankly, the only reason why I have this is because I found it in a thrift store, and I saw this little like cut in the neck, and I was like, "That's kind of cunt."
No, it does serve.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what
I have a cup of vodka here, so
and it's filled to the brim. If you can't tell,
I've had a rough day, and also I need Ilya so bad.
Yeah.
So maybe this will. Cheers.
Yeah, maybe that'll help.
Okay.
Ooh.
Today we're talking about the gay hockey boys. Thank God, you guys!
Thank God!
Thank God. I have been taken over. Heated rivalry has somehow taken over my life. I don't know how this happened. I never had even heard of these books, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I'd never even heard of these books before the show came out. And then the show came out and I was bewitched.
Bewitched?
I was taken over by a goblin.
Yeah.
I need to be exercised.
The goblin is still within you. I can say
the
that
goblin's getting worse. The goblin is like crawling out of my mouth because the more popular these boys get, the less I can get away.
And by the minute, they are skyrocketing.
And there's a third book coming out in September.
Are you serious?
So I'm gonna get annoying again in September.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, they're giving me the zoomies. I have read both of the books several times, and every time it's like, I need to go on a run. I need to jump out. I need to skydive.
Wow. So, okay, there's the thing. I haven't read the books. I've watched the show.
I don't know if you need to read the books. I certainly like them. But.
Yeah. I watched the show, so we're going to discuss maybe some differences between the plots, maybe, but,
I need somebody to listen to me about this.
Yeah, and I'm offering her that opportunity right now. So I'm really excited. Obviously, we have no fan cast today, because how could we ever change the fan cast? It's not going to happen.
Like, those are my babies.
Yeah.
I love those
are my
two.
sweeties.
And frankly, I love everybody on the show.
Yeah.
If you were involved in it, you're welcome to stay at my house anytime.
Yeah. If you're ever in the DC area, you need somewhere to stay.
My home is yours.
I have a really good pull-out inflatable bed, so, you know.
You can sleep on my floor. I'm not getting an air mattress for you. But you're welcome to stay in my home anytime.
You're not even gonna get an air mattress.
Yeah, so let's just get into it. Yeah. So we're just going to talk about heated rivalry today. If you guys want me to talk about the long game, trust. I can
ask and you shall receive. Yeah.
But just to give you guys a backstory, this book is about Shane Hollander. I'm gonna say, I'm already starting to giggle.
The idea of him.
the idea of Hudson Williams. Oh my God. What a beautiful man.
Yeah.
And Ilya Rozanov, also a beautiful man.
Yeah.
So, it's about Shane Hollander and Ilya Rozanov. I don't know a lot about sports, but I guess they're rivals. They're on rival hockey teams.
Whatever that means.
The concept of rival hockey teams.
Is it ever that serious? Is it ever that serious? Yeah, I mean, okay, I kind of like hockey, to be honest. Like, I enjoy watching it. You ever seen the movie Miracle?
No.
Okay, so I watched that in like 8th grade, and I was like, well, the hockey guys in this are like a little bit really hot. And like, I was kind of like, this is really a really good movie. And so since then I've been like, hockey's kind of like cool, but like I never like put it on. But like I enjoy watching it if it's on already.
I don't like hockey. I can't see the fucking puck. And then I thought that was a me issue, and then I like heard people talking about it, and they were like, yeah, some people can't see the puck. And I'm like, yeah, I can't see the fucking puck. I don't know the rules, and I don't know why they're fighting. Seems like they jump to fighting very quickly.
The fighting is a little bit like perplexing. Like, why?
I enjoy watching it though, but
the fighting part.
It is hot when they fight. I don't care about the hockey part. I can't see the puck.
It's hot when they're stretching and doing their warm-up.
There's no reason for them to be doing
Why
that.
are you guys doing the ground me challenge? What's happening? You're getting like horned up before you're going out on the ice. What's happening? Anyway.
Well, Ilya and Shane were. That's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
What I love about Rachel Reid is that the prologue is a smut scene.
How? Between who?
Between Shane and Ilya, girl.
How?
Because.
Okay.
Okay?
Right, let me not question magic.
You don't mess with perfection,
yeah,
dude.
You're right, sorry.
Don't fix what ain't broke.
You're right, I'm so sorry.
God.
I'm so sorry.
Jesus fucking Christ. But to answer your question, how? The prologue, this book does a lot of time jumps. Mm-hmm. So it starts in 2008 and goes all the way up to 2017. So obviously, that's a pretty long time. The prologue just kind of is a smut scene, and they're kind of like bantering a little bit about like how they shouldn't be together, but they want to be together. But, you know.
Okay. But then where does the book start then? Like the actual?
Well, I'm getting there.
So funny you should ask.
The book starts in December 2018. So they're 17 at this point, I think. Here, it's gonna get a little dicey for a minute here, because if I don't know anything about hockey, I really don't know anything about how, like, the process of getting drafted. Because, by the way, they don't go to college, to my knowledge. They don't go to college. They go straight into playing hockey. What?
I don't know. I don't know.
How do they find them?
How do you source the players?
I don't know.
I
don't know. But they're babies. They're 17 and they're already bewitched. Shane finds Ilya outside smoking a cigarette because Ilya's Russian. Don't you forget it. And Shane is like, twin! Oh my god, I love you so much. You're so fun to watch. And Ilya's like, why is this child talking to me?
Oh.
Why is this newborn baby talking to me?
Bitch, you're also a newborn baby. The fuck?
Shane's more of a newborn baby than
I mean, he's
Ilya
definitely
is.
more of a newborn baby, but like,
Shane's
you're not
like,
better than me because you're smoking a cigarette.
Well, actually, Ilya is kind of better than him. Unfortunately. Unfortunately for Shane. And so they're doing Canada-Russian finals? What is that? I don't know. I don't know. But either way, it's important to them because they're really showing out, because like this is gonna lead to who gets drafted.
This is like their rookie year, right?
No, it's before.
Okay.
Because this whatever this is, I don't know, is gonna like determine who gets drafted and in what order.
Okay.
Right, into the NHL.
Okay.
I think the NHL. I think that's what it's called.
Don't ask me.
I should have done a little bit of research maybe before pressing record.
You're looking at me for verification, and I'm like, my eyes are empty.
I mean, I feel like I don't need to know all the details, and you know what, you don't. Like,
maybe we just have fun.
If you've never watched hockey, trust. Every time
you'll be fine.
I'm spreading the words. I'm spreading the Lord's word at work. I'm like, who the fuck has seen the gay hockey show? I'm in the middle of work, 9 a.m. by the way, because I work in the morning. I've been up for 6 hours. I'm like, okay, who wants to talk about the gay hockey show? If you haven't watched the gay hockey show, go home, watch it, come back to me. Oh, there was a point to where I was going with that. Mm-hmm. They go, oh, but I don't like hockey. I don't know anything about hockey. I'm like, twin, the hockey is not the point.
It's not the
for
point.
God's sakes, look in.
Obviously, do I look like I'm someone who would lead you to watch a show about hockey?
I'm wearing hot pink scrubs and holding a kitten.
No.
No. Like, no. But anyways, you can kind of get the gist. Even if you don't fully understand, you don't need to care about hockey to care about this. And then Russia wins. Ooh. 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 And Shane's like, they might as well have hung a dead rat around my shoulders. I don't give a fuck. That's a direct quote from the book.
Oh, wow.
Shane's pissed off. He's like, because he's embarrassed because he lost to Ilya. Because Ilya's looking at him like he's a newborn baby. And Shane's like, you're not better than me because you're smoking a cigarette.
Right.
And then Ilya's like, that's awkward because I am.
Yeah.
Flashing forward, and I'm gonna try to be careful about these time jumps because I will admit the first time I read the book, I was not even paying attention to the time jumps. Because I don't read chapter names because I'm dumb. And... I don't, because I'm dumb. Okay. And then when the show came out, everybody was talking about the time jumps, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize they were that relevant. That's my fault, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
The time jumps were interesting.
They're a little confusing.
Holy shit.
They're a little confusing.
Every episode, it was like we were going through 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like in the beginning, because, like, obviously, like, she's not gonna have two 17-year-olds be kissing.
Yeah.
She knows better than that, and I love her for that.
Yeah.
Thanks, girl.
Thanks, girl. Appreciate that one. You guys.
Rachel, will you please come to my wedding? I love you. Two guests at my wedding need to be Hannah Grease and Rachel Reid. I need y'all there.
You guys need to be there. Guests of honor.
Anyways, now it's June 2009, and Ilya is drafted first. Shane is drafted number 2. Ilya is drafted to Boston Bears. That's the name of the team. And Shane is drafted to the Voyagers. He's drafted second to Montreal. I have a question. Since when is Canada included? Like, that's national?
It doesn't make sense to me.
No,
I don't get it. And
all I know is they both looked really hot in their little costumes.
Yeah,
so.
and that's all you need to know, really.
Shane is obviously upset because he gets drafted second to Ilya, and like thus kind of begins their rivalry because they're both so young. They're both being drafted number 1 and number 2. They played against each other in that game, whatever that was.
Yeah. What the fuck was happening there?
Like a year ago. And Shane is stressed out. So he goes downstairs to use the gym because he's an athlete, lest we forget.
Right.
So he goes downstairs and he's in the show, it's, I would be interested to know why they changed this, but in the show, they go downstairs and they run on those treadmills together and they like race. In the book, it's an exercise bike, and they're both like doing the same thing where they're both like kind of like competing to see who can go the fastest for longest. Boy activity.
No, like,
that's the most boy activity. That is actually what Boys Will Be Boys is like. Like, not raping women.
Right.
They're both like crushing on each other. It's so obvious. They're both staring at each other, like sweating and like smirking at each other. Like, are you kidding? Are you guys kidding? Stop. I know everybody else in that gym was like,
the fuck are these two on? Like, should we leave?
They're like 19 at this point. And Ilya is down there and he's like, Shane, you need water. Like, here's my water bottle. And so they share the water bottle. What is going on? You two don't even know each other.
And they're sharing the water bottle?
And they're sharing the water bottle. And Ilya's like brushing his hand against Shane.
I was gonna say, it was all a ploy. It was all a ploy so that we can...
Well, I know they have a big... That's the truth, is that like they have a big fat crush on each other.
Right.
And that's why.
Yeah.
But like...
Went home and put that water bottle in a glass case, for real.
He went home... Well, actually, they both went home and
jerked it? Yeah.
They for sure dorked it.
They dorked it, yeah.
Which I'm really gonna try not to be graphic. I really am, but I do feel like that's relevant information because they're both sitting there being like, I don't know what the fuck he's on, but I'm horny.
So, I don't know what type of time he's on right now, but I gotta dork it.
He's the weirdo.
Yeah,
not me.
Not me.
And then flash forward again to July 2010. I'm kind of speeding through this beginning part because it's just them being weird. They're both being weird.
They're just like stolen glances and like.
Oh my god.
It was just like attention.
And you know how and then I started seeing the edits of them yearning, and I texted you and I said, these gay men are giving me the hockey. I was like, these gay hockey boys are giving me the zoomies, and you said, I've been hearing about these gay hockey boys, and I said, yes, the yearning.
Yeah. So well, I need to simply lock in then, I guess. And I sat here on this very couch and was gobsmacked
by the yearning.
Yeah. There was a lot with that first episode. It's like within 10 minutes, it gets so intense.
No, like I need to press my forehead against somebody and pant right fucking now. Like, nary has there been a time that I have pressed my forehead to somebody and panted like that in my life.
Never.
This show made me realize I'm not yearning enough, which is crazy because I'm a level A yearner.
Yeah. Where can we find other yearners? Like, that's the thing. There needs to be a club for that.
Flashing forward to July 2010, they're kind of in the midst of this rivalry, and they're like two of the biggest stars in the NHL, so they're getting brand deals. Adidas, Reeboks, that's all the sports ones I know. If On Clouds existed back then,
Nike.
Boom. Yep. If On Clouds and Hoka's had existed in 2010,
I'm sure them too.
Yeah. And so they do this commercial for, like, I guess the hockey gear. I don't know. I really don't know. And Shane is, like, sitting on the sidelines, like, waiting for Ilya to show up because Ilya's late because, of course, he is. He's a hot man. Of course he's fucking late. Like, don't piss me off. And he comes up to Shane and he's like, oh my god, girl, you look so pretty. You're wearing all that makeup. And Shane is rage baited.
He's like...
Shane is rage baited almost immediately.
Of course.
And then Ilya's like, so when did they tell you that we're gonna do this together? And Shane was like, I don't know, like a month ago. Why? And he was like, because it was my idea. He said it so casually, as if that didn't mean that you set this up just to see me during the summer.
Right.
Like,
you purposefully...
And she didn't even clock it.
You orchestrated a meeting between us.
During the summer. Also...
The summer's the off-season,
Did he come home from Russia to do this commercial?
I thought he lives in Boston.
Not during the summer.
Good point. He flew all the way from Russia just to see him?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
No, I wouldn't be able to focus during the photo shoot. Like, they're like, hey, can you please, like, be serious? Like, this is for Nike. And I'd be sitting there like...
Well, that's exactly what happens. Ilya gets, like, 2 inches from his face and cannot control his giggling. Because he's in love with him! So cute. By the way, this is July 2010. They don't get together until, like, 2017.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm hoping for with my situationship, but I bet 7 years from now, I'm not gonna remember his name. It's so unfortunate.
That's a really long game. Like, you really have to... Oh, the title of the book is making sense now. Yeah.
Gotcha. But anyways, after the commercial and the giggling, Shane is like, I need to get in those fucking showers and I get the fuck out. I cannot see him in these fucking showers. I need to get the fuck out of here. Jesus Christ. I have a question, though.
Yeah.
Why did they need to shower in the first place? Whores. I know why they had to shower in the first place.
Why did they shower in the first place? They were doing a photo shoot.
I mean, they were, like, skating around a little, I guess. And, like, maybe the gear's, like, heavy and sweaty, you know?
Yeah. I'm sure if they put that gear on me, I would, like, collapse.
Yeah, I think we just answered our own question.
Yeah. So they had to shower. They had to shower. Can you imagine if, like, in, like, school gym, they were like, okay, we're having an ice hockey unit, and, like, every day you had to, like, put on all that gear, and then, like, have to go to, like, pre-calc afterwards.
We would have been, when me and Annie were in high school, we literally got yelled at by boys because
we got viciously yelled at by boys because we just would not participate.
We just stood there.
We would not.
Like, we'd be like, oh, we want to be goalie because we could just stand there
because we don't want to run. So we'd be standing in the goal, like, having a whole conversation about after, mind you. Someone scores on us and people are yelling.
And then we look at them like they're the crazy ones.
We're both like...
You guys are the problem.
We're like, it's never that serious. We were in the middle of a very... I just read chapter 59 of the second after. We have to have this conversation right now.
And then they're like, oh, okay, well, if that's what you're talking about.
Right.
Like, fine.
Right. It's like, I should do a better job as a defender. Because it's that serious. Anyways, we're in the showers.
Yeah. And there's some flirting that goes on in the showers because Shane, of course, immediately gets hard. Again, I'm going to try to be brief, I swear. Shane immediately gets hard in the showers because Shane is notorious for getting hard immediately the second he sees Ilya because he's in love with him.
Yeah.
Because he loves that man. But there's some flirting that goes on in the shower and they go up and they have their first sexual encounter. Go read the book if you want to read the smut scenes. I'm not going to tell you what happens in them, though I want to. I will not tell you. So anyways, we were talking before we were filming about what kind of smut scene actually elevates a story versus what's kind of just there to be smut.
Yeah.
And to be clear, I I am very pro-smut. I think being pro-smut is being pro-woman, my opinion.
Yeah.
I think it's a great way to consume porn because, you know, there's no violence towards women.
Yeah.
Yes! So I'm very pro-smut, but
Yeah.
I think it's worth considering in a book. Is this elevating the story? Do I feel more for the characters after the smut scene versus I did before? I actually think it's so well done and the characters are so compatible, and I think the reason for that is because I'm just gonna say it. Ilya is a soft dom, so he loves telling Shane what to do, and Shane does what he wants him to do, and Shane does what he wants him to do immediately, and Shane loves being told what to do. Shane loves, because in other aspects of Shane's life, he has to be in control.
Yeah.
Right? Like, he has a lot of issues with food and issues with routines and issues with, like, he has to be the best at hockey. He has to be in the best shape he can possibly be. So I feel like Ilya taking over that control, like, really does it for him. And Ilya just loves that Shane loves him so much. Because Ilya's family, we'll get there, but Ilya has some issues with his family.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it really elevates the story and really adds to their chemistry, and it was really enjoyable. And I think you guys need to leave Rachel Reid alone. Stop calling this gay porn. Stop it. Stop it. Their sex scenes are important. There, I said it.
Is it not still porn though?
I guess so. But it's not just gay porn. They're in love.
Yeah, they are. It doesn't negate that fact.
What's the best smut scene you've ever read in your life?
Well,
I like the one in Daydream where he records their sexual encounter.
yeah, that one was really good. That was a really top tier. God. I think I have to think about that for a little bit. We read a lot of books. A lot of smut. And I think, honestly, I don't think I've actually read the best yet. I'm reading the fifth, A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I know that something in there is really gonna take the #1 spot. So,
I think another good example of it kind of elevating the story a little bit and making you feel a little bit deeper for those characters.
100%.
Also some other relevant information. This is like kind of the first time that Shane is getting a glimpse into like his sexuality. First time he's really even thinking about it. Because he's been with women, or well, girls, because he's only like, they're like 19 and 20. Like, they're so young at this point. And Ilya's like, yeah, I'm bisexual. I don't give a fuck.
He knows himself.
I love him. We also get a brief introduction to his bizarre relationship with his brother. His brother just calls him and is like, send me $20,000. And Ilya's like, I'm 19 years old, dude.
Right. Leave me alone.
But fine. We don't really see him dive too deep into that relationship, but obviously it's very unhealthy if your older brother is calling you just to say, send me money, and he's visibly frustrated with it.
Right.
So I just wanted to include it here because it will be a theme throughout the whole book. I need all 4 of them.
All 4 of them is the craziest thing you say. I need all 4 of them.
Actually, all 3 of them. No offense, Shane. Fix that haircut. Maybe we'll talk. Shane's like, Shane, Hudson, Connor, and Ilya are like, we're not interested in you, dude.
That haircut is insane. They had him fucked up for sure. They did.
Oh, I know he was pissed.
Because he has like fucking amazing hair.
He has really good hair. It's almost 5 months later after their first sexual encounter. Almost 5 months later.
Damn. Damn.
They're kind of God's longest holders.
Yeah.
Because that could not be me.
I mean, yeah.
Because they don't have each other's numbers yet at this point. So they don't talk outside. So they don't talk outside of hockey. So they're just like, again, just like stealing glances.
Oh
and
my
like
God.
brushing shoulders and like talking to each other. And that's how they're, yeah.
Wow. This is some like hardcore yearning.
Oh God. To be fair though, like in the book, Ilya is like, he's a very desired man. I don't know if Shane had that haircut in the book. Because if he did, I don't know that he would be a desired man.
Not too much on him.
The haircut was bad.
Yeah,
the haircut was
really
so
was.
bad.
Like,
and they have him in like quarter zips and blazers on top. What is
he
going on?
He was looking wrecked, like for sure.
What's going
He was
on?
wrecked.
Chopped and unk.
Chopped and unk.
Chopped and unk at 19 years old. Oh.
Nightmare.
there's this sweet little scene the first time they see each other in 5 months. They do this sweet little interview where Shane is just like watching him so intently that he watches Ilya struggle to answer a question because they're throwing a lot of English words at him. And he's only been in the US for like 3 years at this point. And his first language is obviously Russian. And so Shane is like steps in and answers the question for him. I have to kill myself.
You're done.
I have to kill myself. I just thought it was so sweet.
That's cute. Did they show that in the show?
Yeah, they do. But that's the thing is that like a lot of this story does. I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of the story does kind of get lost in the show. I think because we get so much of their internal monologue in the book, and something I like about it, it's not first person.
Oh, okay.
She kind of took a little bit of creative liberties there because we get their internal monologues without it necessarily being first person. But I really appreciate that. I'm sick of first person.
Yeah.
Sick of
Everything
first person.
is, yeah.
I don't like first person. I don't like it.
I know you don't.
Anyways, Ilya straight up flirts with Shane during the game. This is the All-Star game in Nashville, Tennessee. The concept of being from Russia and knowing the word Nashville, it just seems so bizarre to me.
I mean, they learned geography there, I'm sure. So.
You think they learned about city? Nashville, Tennessee? Is there any history of Nashville, Tennessee? Taylor Swift. Of course.
Well, yeah, Taylor Swift, and then... Anything else? Nashville hot chicken.
They're teaching that in Russia.
Taylor Swift and Nashville hot chicken. It's a whole unit.
Ilya flirts with Shane bad during the All-Star game. And Shane shows up at his hotel room. They have a little bit of a sexual encounter. Ilya is in his inner monologue. He's freaking out so bad. He's
Ilya?
like, yes. He's like, I can't believe he's here. I can't believe he came. This is so dangerous. We shouldn't even be doing this. So sexy, by the way.
Ugh.
Like, that's not... This is the scene where Shane comes up and like comes in the door and like shuts it behind him and then turns around like this to look at Ilya. And then Ilya's like, what? And he's like, didn't answer the fucking door fast enough, idiot.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's a good scene.
They're all so good.
They're all really good.
Ugh. Actors are good at their jobs. That's so crazy. Me when actors are good at their jobs.
You know what? It's so awesome when they like cast
so
like
epic.
It's so epic when they cast people who are like unknown and like aren't nepo babies. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they are, right? As far as I know, they're not. And just like are new, fresh actors, and they're like incredible. It's like there are other people out there than just like the existing. Thank you.
Who I do love.
Right, I do love him, but it's like...
seeing.
Right, exactly. Like, I love Zendaya, you know what I mean? But it's like, she's in everything.
Yeah,
and it's
McKenna
like...
Grace.
Right.
McKenna Grace loves to be employed.
Oh, she was in like 81 movies last year.
Yeah.
Fuck. Like, okay.
They were all bad. It's not her fault. She didn't write them.
No, she
just likes to stay employed.
Yeah, and that's fine. As she should. But it's like, damn, you know, it's nice to see some fresh faces who are really good at what they do. Which is why they're popping off the way they are.
Yes,
anyway.
that's absolutely why they're popping off the way that they are. And I mean, whatever. Whatever. I can't. I literally fucking can't. Like, I can't do this. And then during their sexual encounter, Ilya is like, twin, like, we need to fuck. I don't know. And...
I don't know, with like a picture fuck.
And Shane is like panicked, obviously, because this is gonna be his first time having sex with a man. Right. Sexual encounters are so scary at times. You asked me to do a new sex act, I'm killing myself. I'm passing out on the floor. I'm ruining the evening for both of us.
Shane?
Shane does the opposite though. He tries to run, and then oh my god, sexy scene ever. Ilya's like, Shane's like, well no, I have a dildo, like I'm not like that scared, and he's like, what color?
You did that accent really good. You're practicing that?
No, that actually just came out the dome.
That was really good.
I've seen it a million times.
Is that what color? No way.
Color. That wasn't as good. First one was better.
First one was banger.
Okay.
That was epic.
Okay. Okay. Great. Okay. Maybe I should audition for season 2. I could be Ilya's stunt double.
What? Stunt double. What stunts?
I can do.
Can you ice skate? What are the stunts in question?
I can do the stunts except for the ice skating.
So what stunts? email them and be like, figure something out.
Because in these early scenes, they don't really talk a whole lot. So when they do, it's always like this fun little banter that they have that, again, I think deepens their connection. And these two have so much chemistry. Like, these characters in this book have so much chemistry, which I realize is not so easy to come by.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of books, it's just like, okay, like, the main character, like Wildcard, it's like, I know these two characters are gonna be together because I'm reading a romance book, but they're not giving me anything that makes me think that they should be or want to be together.
No, seriously. It was so forced, like, we like each other.
These two, though, it's like almost the opposite. It's like they're fighting so hard not to like each other and they're fucking losing. They're losing so bad.
Getting their ass beat, even.
No, like, they're getting dogged. And then Ilya is finally like, give me your phone number. I'm gonna fuck you when I'm in Montreal in a few weeks. I love a man that takes initiative.
I know.
Although, Shane's like, well, what are you gonna tell your teammates? And Ilya's like, that I'm going to go fuck somebody, just like I do in every other city. I was like, what's your tone?
Hey.
What's your tone?
Hey.
Stop it.
That's not funny.
That's mean.
That's not funny, is it?
Stop being mean.
You're being mean. Cause,
But I do love their texting, and we do get like some snippets of texting in the book in the same way that in the show we got that fire texting montage.
Yeah.
That texting montage in the show, that song that they put, I'm gonna cut this out because I sound like so embarrassing and stupid. It's a really good cadence for running. Jacob, you also need to be at my wedding for your... Whoever was in charge of the needle drops on this show, I don't know if it was Jacob or somebody else. Whoever, please come forth.
who the fuck is Jacob?
The director.
Okay. You know the director, right?
It flashes on the screen at the beginning of the show.
I'm not paying attention.
Okay. Alright. Can't argue with that. Cannot argue with that.
My vision is blank until they come onto the screen.
Ilya is such a menace about it though. Like, he's texting Shane being like, so when am I coming over? When am I coming over? When am I coming over? Because he wants to fuck Shane in his house so bad. Again,
In Shane's house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like, because he wants to see like that. He wants a deeper level of intimacy.
Yeah.
But I don't know why he thinks he's saying it. Because if I were Shane, I'd be like, why do you want to be in my house so bad? You wackadoodle.
Right.
You weirdo. So Shane is like, stop. You're stressing me out so bad. But yeah, we're gonna fuck when you're in Montreal. So, but Shane doesn't want Ilya to come back to his apartment because he's like, I don't want that deeper level of intimacy. That forces me to come to terms with my own sexuality. And if, you know, every time we take it a step further, the less and less I can ignore what's going on here.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to confront his sexuality. Because again, they're very young. They're like 19, 20, 21 at this point. So young. And
they're like public figures also now.
But that's also brings me to my next point. He's like, I don't want you to come back to my apartment. I'll figure something else out. So get this. I don't think this is in the show. Get what his plan is. So he's like, we're public figures. We need to keep this secret between us. It's between you and me. Especially our teammates. Teammates can't figure this out, right? So here's what we're gonna do, right? Your team comes to stay at this hotel. Here's what I'm gonna do. 2 floors up, I'm gonna book a room and come stay at the hotel room so you can fuck me in the hotel room so I can go home, so I don't have to have you in my apartment. I was like,
so what if somebody sees you in the hallway?
So
what if I see you in the lobby?
And like the fact that nobody saw him in the lobby. I mean, to be fair, these are a lot of men. And like, I'm not sure men would think anything.
Men are so dumb that
men frequently don't think.
For the most part, men are really fucking stupid. So they're gonna see him and be like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And then move on. You know what I mean?
So they have sex, and it's such a sweet scene. Ilya is so sweet to him. Like, there is no world in which this is a casual hookup. No world.
Yeah.
Not at all. Because like he's like being so sweet and like checking on him and, you know, doing the things that men never do. And like, oh, like, is this working for you? Is this good for you? Should I do this? Should I do that? Like, are you comfortable? And then Shane in his mind is like, oh, this is why people have sex. I've never experienced anything like this in my life. And he's like, fuck, am I gay? Fuck.
Wait a second.
Shit. He's like, yeah, in his mind, he's like, yeah, I'm not fucking a woman ever again. Like, dead ass. He's like, no. And frankly, I don't want to top either, so.
Yeah,
okay.
Fair enough. If I feel like if you have that moment when you're like fucking and you're like, this is like the pinnacle of pleasure, then like, yeah, I'm not fucking a woman ever again. Obviously, this is the situation that I'm meant for. Simply.
It's a sweet scene, but Ilya is always so quick to leave him, and then Shane's always just like, I don't know what to do now. It's so sad. I need Ilya so bad.
I hate that.
I know, me too.
I need Ilya so bad after saying that.
Well, I mean, I just wanted to say it.
Okay.
6 months later, June 2011, Shane wins the Rookie of the Year award, and Ilya is nowhere to be found during this. And it's kind of implied that Ilya is like mad about it, but it's also implied that he's mostly mad that he has to go back to Russia. Like, and in his inner monologue, he's like, I don't want to go back there. I want to stay in America and like be myself. I don't want to have to go to Russia and be somebody that I'm not.
You're right.
For a multitude of reasons. Like, I think his sexuality is one of them, but he also seems content to be with women as well, so I don't think it's fully a part of it. It's kind of clear that it's like he doesn't want to go back to his family.
Right.
And he disappears during Shane getting this award, and Shane goes up there and he's like, why are you ignoring me? And Ilya's like, God damn it, dude.
This is the scene on the roof.
Shane's getting frustrated because Ilya won't open up to him. And Shane has no idea because he comes from like a loving family. He has no reason to not want to be around his parents. And so it doesn't even occur to Shane why Ilya might be upset about going back to Russia. And Shane starts to walk away and Ilya kisses him on the rooftop.
Ugh.
Girl, don't do that.
Don't do that. Oh my god, don't do that.
No, I'm serious. Don't do that. I'm kidding. And Shane is so upset by this. He's like, why would he's like, I'm serious.
No, seriously, don't do that. No, seriously, it's not funny. Don't do that.
He's fighting a smile and he's kissing him back.
Of course. Of course. Obviously.
So that's that. Ilya goes back to Russia. And then it's, by the way, so get these words that are about to come out of my mouth.
Okay.
That's June 2011. Their next encounter, December 2013.
What? 2011.
That's over a year. That's over 2 years.
Oh, that's a year and a half.
I suppose I did write here. I suppose it's implied that they've been fucking this whole time, and that the audience, she's obviously trying to speed things along to, you know, when they like get older, because their dynamic is the same, but
yeah.
So the audience doesn't necessarily need more of their encounters.
Right, during that time.
Because
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was very confused. I literally had to go back and forth and read it like 3 times,
Right.
and I was like, what am I missing?
Right. Hidden chapters.
Well, because that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a big time jump.
Have you ever gone over a year without having sex with somebody? Never mind.
Don't ask me that question.
Never mind. Because it's crazy because I realized that I have, and it didn't end up like this, and I was like, you know what? There's just simply no good answer. Both answers are upsetting.
Fuck my tongue is like. Oh.
And let me take a drink of this.
Yeah.
I suppose it's implied that because their dynamic is pretty much the same. They're clearly like crushing on each other, but not doing anything about it.
Right.
And they don't address this time jump, but others, they're like, you haven't talked to me in 6 months. What the fuck is going on? So I don't know. If anybody wants to tell me, that would be great. I don't know. And how Ilya breaks this like no contact they've been going on. He texts him and says, "How many times can you come in 1 hour?" Are you crazy?
Are you out of your mind?
Are you crazy?
This is.
And the thing is, it's like, it's so crazy that it works.
How many times can you come in 1 hour?
0. Don't piss me off.
Out the blue? Find yourself. You lost the plot.
Tell me 3 things you can hear, 3 things you can see. Because no way.
You need to start doing these, okay?
That's why I'm thinking I must be missing something. Because
Yeah.
there's simply no way.
No.
And Shane is like, he's like, fuck, I shouldn't text him back, I shouldn't text him back.
But I'm gonna.
No, of course he does.
I'm gonna.
Of course he does.
Yeah. He's human at the end of the day. God.
And he's like, we can't keep fucking in hotel rooms. I'm not bringing you back to my apartment though. So I don't know if you caught this in the show, but Shane buys an apartment building and like rents out some apartments that are being renovated. I don't know. There's like business words going on. I don't know. I do not speak business. I don't know. But all you need to know is that it's an unfurnished apartment, but best believe Shane put a bed in there.
Right. So all we need is a bed.
And Ilya's like, did you buy this for us to fuck in? Are you out of your fucking mind? And then Shane's like, no, like, I already have a tenant lined up, and like... Not this! And like, Ilya's like, okay, whatever, like...
Sure, queen.
Like, yeah, Ilya's like, okay, well, you bought this building for us to fuck in, clearly, so whatever.
That's crazy. Also hot, though.
And well, that's the thing, Ilya's like, that's so hot.
Yeah.
But also, I wonder if it didn't cross Ilya's mind, like, why doesn't he want me to come to his apartment? Why is he like, let me buy a building?
To buy a building before letting me come to your apartment?
That would be it would be hot and upsetting.
It'd be hot, but then after you nut, you'd be like,
That's actually kind of upsetting.
I question that a little bit.
Oh, good.
You really don't want me in your space, huh?
Oh, good. That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's
great.
okay.
That's great. Good thing I love the view from this building. That's good.
It's a nice building.
Yeah. It's in a great area of town. Really like it. It's close to the metro. So transit is easy.
They're really starting to fall for each other at this point though, because they kiss goodbye. In no world do you kiss goodbye when
you're fucking casually.
No, like I can guarantee you the one time I did fuck somebody casually, yeah, it definitely didn't start with a kiss goodbye, but it definitely ended with one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because suddenly it's not casual anymore.
Right.
And now what do we do? And trust, he didn't buy a building for us to fuck in.
He didn't?
No.
Disappointing.
And Ilya, like, the last sentence of the chapter is that Ilya was grinning like an idiot I hate the word grinning, but whatever. Grinning like an idiot. Like an idiot the whole ride home.
Aw. I love that for them. And because the transit's so good. To leave from there.
Well, he had to call a cab, so it's clearly not that good.
Oh.
But I don't know that Ilya Rozanov would walk to the metro. I can't see him taking the metro.
No, I can't see that actually either.
He does not seem like a metro girl.
He doesn't take the subway ever. No.
But they can never win. They can never have a moment of peace, these two. Because it's February 2014 now, so like a few months later. And it's the Russian Olympics.
The Olympics aren't in Russia.
Yeah. No, I was thinking... Yeah, I said Russian Olympics is fine. Is that wrong?
No, I thought you were confused.
No, I was thinking, what was One Direction doing during these Olympics? I was like, were they there?
That's why you...
Yeah. No, I'm not kidding. I don't know why you're laughing, because I'm not kidding. The Olympics are so flop. It's so flop. Russia loses immediately. I guess to a team that's like really bad. I really should have done at least a little bit of light Googling.
Before a tad. You know what? That's okay. Unimportant. Either way, all we need to know is that...
because one thing about Rachel, she's like, here's what you need to know.
Yeah.
Let's just move on. All
you gotta know is that the Russian team flops.
The Russian team flops like very badly.
Right.
Like,
which is embarrassing because, they're in Russia.
Yeah, and that's what Ilya's dad says. Ilya's dad is like, I don't know why you're not more ashamed than you already are.
Oh, that's not very nice.
God. And then Ilya's dad, like, they're kind of getting ready to leave, and Ilya's dad is like, kind of very clearly like a little bit confused about where they're going. And Ilya's like, oh, like, you know, like, here's where we're going. And he's like, I fucking know that. And Ilya's like, he def did not know that. For sure. He def did not know that for sure. So we get a little bit of insight into their relationship, as well as, like, obviously we're getting some foreshadowing that his dad is either currently sick or getting there.
Yeah.
Some random other hockey player. The actor was hot in the show, though, but that's not super relevant. And Scott Hunter is there, too. Because one thing about Rachel, she loves... Like, her characters are like the Avengers. They go in and out of other books, you know? Like, right. Ilya is apparently in, like, every other book as well.
Oh.
Ilya is her favorite character. Ilya's, like, notoriously, I've seen some interviews, she loves that man.
Well, she should. I would, too.
If I dreamed up the perfect...
Yeah, like,
I dreamed up the perfect man.
I do love Scott Hunter too.
And Ilya is watching like one of the other hockey games, and Shane is a fucking rage baiter. Shane goes up to him and is like, you didn't answer my text. And Ilya's like, girl, Russia is homophobic. Go away. And I just lost, and my dad is sick. Go away.
I'm going through a lot right now.
Like,
I'm going through a lot right now.
But of course, he doesn't say any of that to Shane. He just calls him boring, and then Shane's like, okay.
To be fair, if someone like called me boring, I'd be like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Well, Ilya loves to call.
I know,
we'll
but
talk
still,
more about it.
Still,
we'll talk more about it. But all that to say, this is they're clearly like, as much as they love each other, and they do at this point. I don't give a fuck. They love each other. They're really struggling to communicate and be open with one another. And also, Shane was being a rage baiter in this moment. Normally, Ilya is the rage baiter, but to me, I was like, yeah, I don't know why you did that. That was fucking dumb.
Yeah, not right now.
You should not have gone up to him. Like, frankly, he deserved that boring comment. You deserve that one.
That would have hurt me a little bit. But I mean, yeah, like it's not the time. They're both a little bit in the wrong here. No. Shane is more so in the wrong, but they're both in the wrong a little bit.
Ilya can do no wrong.
Okay.
6 months later, Shane mentions he's upset because he's like, I haven't heard from him since the Olympics in Russia, and in the meantime, Ilya has just won the cup and he hasn't heard from him, and they're doing a speech at an award show together, and Ilya doesn't show up until like the last second, and Shane's like, who the fuck, Shane is dead ass like, who are you fucking? What, is that why you're late? Because you were fucking somebody? Ow! And Ilya just giggles. He was not fucking anybody.
Of course.
Obviously.
But, like, oh my god. If he giggled after asking that question, I know Shane was standing on the stage with his vision going out.
He was trying to explode him with his mind powers.
He was seeing stars.
Like, no way.
What do you mean?
And then they have a sexual encounter later that evening, and they have like this scene in the bathroom. God. They're both rage baiting each other damn near.
Yeah.
Like, they love each other so much, and it's rage baiting each other that they love each other so much.
And within all of that, they're rage baiting you.
Yeah. See, this scene is definitely important because Shane is starting to be like, where's my man? Flash forward 2 fucking years, goddamn.
2 years?
I think, again, same thing. Like, I think they've been fucking this whole time.
Right.
It was just that we didn't need to see it because their dynamic is relatively unchanged. They are actually starting to have sex in Ilya's fucking penthouse in Boston. That sounds so fucking sexy. I feel like I would get hard just from seeing that.
I know.
Penthouse in Boston.
Penthouse in Boston.
I can't even afford to say those words out loud. Is Boston expensive? I don't know. It sounds hot though.
I'm sure it is expensive.
Everywhere's
and
expensive.
A penthouse? Fuck.
A penthouse. I definitely can't afford to say the words penthouse.
No, yeah.
Pent and house together? No.
No.
So they have their sexual encounter, and Ilya is working up all of his strength and power to ask Shane to stay over because he's in love with him. And Shane is like, stay over? And Ilya's like, yeah, like, so we can fuck more?
Right, yeah.
And Shane's like, okay, I guess. And then they go out, and Ilya makes them tuna melts and has ginger ale all ready for Shane. Like, are you kidding? Also, like, the first time I read this, I didn't even notice this, even though Rachel, like, very clearly tries to draw it to her attention. Ilya doesn't drink ginger ale. Why is that in his home?
Because he knows.
And Shane doesn't clock it either, because he's dumb.
Of course.
Idiot. God.
No, he's just, like, so, like...
He's in denial.
Yeah.
They're both in denial about how much they love each other.
Yeah.
And, but obviously, if you've seen the show, you know, Ilya makes the grave mistake of calling Shane by his first name, because by this whole time, they've been referring to each other by last names.
Yeah.
And Shane is like... You just cooked for me and you had this ginger ale and now you're calling me Shane and you're asking me to spend the night? What's crazy is that I'm not doing that. No.
Bye, sweetie.
No, like, I'm leaving. Bye. But before he leaves, Ilya, like, kind of tries to come out to him as bisexual a little bit. He's like, yeah, I like girls, but I also like you. You know, you're a man, I still like you. Just trying to open the door for an honest conversation.
Right.
Shane, of course, does not take this well.
Slams that door closed.
And Shane says, Ilya says, you want to hear something funny? Shane says, let's get hilarious. Because that's November 2016, in the same fucking month that he leaves Ilya's place. No, like, I didn't realize that this happened in such rapid succession the first night.
Yeah.
The first time I read this. that's when he goes to the club and meets Rose. It's like, it is crazy that like this is like the first female character we get in the book besides Shane's mom, and the first thing she says is, I can't eat these jalapeno poppers, they'll make me gain weight. I was like, you said you didn't want me to like her, huh? Don't worry, I already wasn't gonna like her because she's cutting into my Ilya time. I don't want that.
Now I'm especially not liking her.
But Shane really hits it off with her. Shane really hits it off with her. He's like, for the first time in my life, I actually enjoyed talking to a woman. Like, I could see myself maybe forming a connection with her. I don't really know. He goes home, like, elated. He's like, thank God I'm not gay. Thank God.
Thank God. A woman I can tolerate. Thank God.
Late 2016, early 2017, they only date for like a couple months. We find out that Ilya finds out about Rose, desperately trying to convince himself, because his what are those things called when they also play for the same team? His coworkers?
His teammates?
Yeah. Those things.
What are those things called? I mean, I guess you could call them the coworkers.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, those things.
His teammates are like, oh my God, Shane's fucking Rose Landry. Jesus Christ. And Ilya, that's what Ilya says. He's like,
Jesus Christ.
He's like, he is literally convincing himself there's no way this is happening. And then it kind of makes him reflect, and he's like, now come to think of it, I don't like the idea of him fucking anybody.
Yeah.
Especially not women. He was like, because that's his baby.
Yeah.
So I was enjoying those few scenes of Ilya, because you know what? Shane needed to get his lick back a little bit with Rose. Because it seems like Ilya loves to tell him that he's sleeping with other people.
Ilya loves to be like, oh, fucking everything that moves.
Like, and Shane obviously has nothing else to say because Shane's uncomfortable with his sexuality. And you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, get your lick back, Shane.
Yeah.
Get your lick back. Yeah, so I was enjoying that a little bit, but it was cutting into my Ilya time, so I didn't really like it that much. But I was like, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna half smile, but like, let's move it along.
Yeah.
You're like,
I was like, yeah, no.
Okay.
Ilya needed to be put in his place a little bit. And also, he kind of needed to lose Shane a little bit to realize what he had.
Yeah.
Because he didn't realize how good he had it. Even though, to be fair to Ilya, he was trying to deepen their connection with the tuna melts. But to be fair, what the fuck is a tuna melt? One night, Ilya is like, okay, I need to go to the club. He did this so on purpose, too. Well, I guess Shane would have never been at the club. But it's like, of all the times you want to go out, it's when you're in Montreal. Actually, I'm talking myself through it. I'm getting there. He wants to go out in Montreal because otherwise he would be fucking Shane's, and he's like, fuck this. I can't fuck Shane because he's with Rose, so...
Because
okay, I got there.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. I got there.
Yeah.
It just took me a second.
Somebody was in the comments like...
I hope so. I got there. While Ilya's in the club, Shane is also in the club with Rose. And Shane didn't want to go to the club. He was like, God, and I don't like my girlfriend either. This sucks. I think I am gay. Fuck! And then to make matters worse, he looks up and Ilya is making out with a woman. And Shane gets his lick back again. Because in the book, the woman is like, I'm here with my boyfriend. I'm only making out with you because my boyfriend likes to watch me make out with other men. Yes! Get your lick back, Shane! He needed a little bit of a blow to the ribs a little bit.
Yeah.
You deserve that. Yeah. You kind of deserve that a little bit.
Yeah.
I love that she's Shane getting his lick back.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he sees Ilya making out with that woman.
Yeah.
And in the book, we find this out in the long game, that he leaves the club immediately.
Shane.
And yeah, that's all we hear about in this book, but spoiler alert for the long game, he tells Ilya about it later, and he was like, I had to pull over because I was crying on the ride home, and I couldn't figure out why I was crying also, because I was like, obviously, again, he's thinking about his sexuality, but he's also thinking about Ilya, and he's like, I don't know why the fuck I have this beautiful girlfriend, why the fuck am I so upset about, like, I'm not even dating him, and he's this asshole Russian hockey player, and he's a man, and blah, 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 blah.
Sometimes you really have to pull over when you're crying, and that shit sucks.
No, and I would love to know again the reason for this change in the book, because in the show, because I think that's way sweeter.
Yeah.
And
then all the stuff that happened in the show, like the Rose being there and the other guy being there.
Miles is there too. But he's not like this.
Because in the show, I was like, he was like, it was like,
I think
maybe a threesome.
Miles being up against Shane like that, I think was more of like Shane, like he's starting to panic a little bit because he's like obviously maybe more interested in somebody like Miles, and now he feels that pressure like literally in the back of his mind, on the back of his head.
Gotcha.
And then Miles is kind of an outward manifestation of that, even though he's not necessarily attracted to Miles.
Yeah.
And then Rose is right in front of him, but he's not interested in her at all.
Right.
I think that's
your mind.
I think that's what it means. I could be wrong. It could have been threesome. I could have been wrong. But I feel like Rose wouldn't have been down with that.
Right, which is why when I was watching it, I was like, I don't get it. I'm confused. Interesting. Okay, but then he also like the thing of him and Rose going and having sex, everything.
I mean, they do have sex in the book, but we don't get.
This is not the way it happened in the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the next scene, Rose is like,
"You're gay.
You're gay.
So you're gay."
And Shane's like, Unfortunately, unfortunately, yeah. Let's go. I'm sick of her ass. I'm sick of her.
Does she react the same way she does?
Yeah, she's nice about it.
Yeah, I would say watching the show, I was like, Rose is kind of based. I don't know. She's kind of epic.
I hope she's in season 2 in some way.
I like her. I also really like that actress.
Everybody keeps saying they want her and Svetlana together some way, somehow. I would love to see that happen. I don't know how that's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay.
Just made up shit.
Yeah. Y'all just doing anything.
No, because I love the actress that plays Svetlana. So actually, yeah, I'm there too. Rachel Reid in the book. Some way, somehow.
Oh,
actually, not even some way, somehow. Maybe they meet at the wedding in book 2. Rachel? That's my prediction right now. I bet you anything that's gonna happen.
Please.
Rachel loves a fan service.
I mean, that's how you keep your readers happy.
And she does. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I love that girl.
Very happy.
I love that girl. I love you, girl.
Yeah. But I did really I liked that scene in the show, and I really liked, I don't know, I was like, okay, I like that she was like, really like, yeah, girl, it's fine, you know, like really comforted him. Yeah, it's okay, like, you know, this is very, I'm not like pissed, I'm not upset, I'm not, like, we should be good friends, you seem like you don't have anyone to talk to about this, and I would love to be that person for you. I was like, you're kind of epic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and now it's January 2017. Let's fucking go. It is fucking epic time. It is fucking Avengers Assemble. Like, it is fucking epic time. Thank God for that. January 2017. I just want to remind you, we started in 2008. But Shane kind of has a little bit of a newfound confidence now. He has a stylist. And I think he's kind of feeling a little bit more confident because he's come to terms with himself a little bit more. And he's not as afraid of Ilya anymore. Right. So he does approach Ilya at the bar, and he's like, I have to tell you something. And in Ilya's inner monologue, he's like, I think the line verbatim is like, I'm marrying Rose Landry. I've moved on. I don't need you anymore. That's what's going through Ilya's mind while he's like about to say these words to him. He's panicking so bad, and then he goes, I had a stylist. I looked like ass all the time. I was dressed so poorly. It was so bad. It was so ugly.
And he was sitting here like, I thought you were telling me you have like
and Ilya's coming up. Like
there are bombs going off in his
eyes are going in 2 different directions.
Inside Out people are like literally scrambling for their lives. So, I hired a stylist.
But I do think it's really important. I really like to see that Shane approaches Ilya in this moment. I feel like it really like symbolizes all his confidence and his like acceptance of himself. He's like kind of taking that power away from Ilya, because it does feel like Ilya's in control. Yeah. Towards the beginning of the book, and now Shane's like, I'm not afraid to show you who I am anymore. So their dynamic is definitely changing here. There's also a really cute scene of Ilya in the pool with some kids, and I thought it was really sweet. And
it was sweet in the show too. That whole thing of them at this, like, were they in Miami or something?
I think Tampa.
Yeah. It was cute. They were in Florida. It was adorable. Oh, we're losing Jess. We're losing her. She'll be back in a sec. Just give her a moment.
How do people look like? I remember when I first watched the show, like when I first watched episodes 1 and 2, by the way, this was during surgery. Surgeon is mid making the incision, and I go, oh my god, I love heated rivalry. I wish men looked like that in real life. And she busted out laughing like mid-incision. Even the surgeon was like, girl. I was like, girl,
You gotta take me out, girl.
Girl. They meet on the beach and Ilya's like, so you and Rose aren't compatible, huh? And Shane like looks him dead in the face and he's like, yes, we're not compatible. We should meet in a room later. Yeah, like he finally has this newfound confidence. Which it was very enjoyable to read. And then they meet in Ilya's room and Shane is like, girl, I'm gay. And also I'm in love with you. He doesn't say those words exactly, but he says, you know, I'm falling for you, I have feelings for you. Whatever he says. He's like, I don't give a fuck anymore. And Ilya is being annoying about it. And Ilya, of course, is like, you don't have feelings for me, like this, we can't be together. And Shane's basically like, well, I don't know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you because, like, we're gonna be together.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
You better come to terms with that.
And Ilya's like, dude, I can't come to terms with that because twin homophobia. Like, twin. Russia's homophobic.
Did you ever consider homophobia?
And Ilya does open up to Shane a little bit more. He's like, my dad has Alzheimer's. He tells him about his mother, Irina, who passed from suicide, who he found when he was just a baby.
Oh, gosh.
When he was just a baby. He also tells him about his whole family, his brother and his stepmother, that are basically like, well, our dad is dying, and you have money, so what are we gonna do about that?
You fix it.
And Ilya's like, I don't even want to go back there. Like, I don't have a good relationship outside of, like, even if Russia wasn't homophobic, I don't have a good relationship with my family. I don't want them to know that I'm bisexual. I'm obviously bisexual.
You're right.
Bisexuals will never rest a day in their life as long as I'm around.
No, they won't. They simply won't. Never relax, Jess is coming.
Like, sorry. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know, girl. It's like implied that they have like a sexual encounter here, obviously, because they're both horny as fuck. But we actually don't get to see it, which I think is nice. Same way in the show. It's just a very sweet moment. And they open up to each other kind of for the first time. 2017 continues, and Ilya just starts opening up more about his family and how they're like legit evil.
Yeah.
To Shane. But at least we know his dad's gonna die soon. So that's good news.
Right.
But they're getting very domestic, the two of them, and they're just playing games against each other and having so much fun playing against each other, and like they're texting a little and like they're getting very domestic. But then again, these two cannot have a moment of peace. His dad dies. Oh no. But oh yes. Because Ilya's like, oh thank God. Ilya's like, thank God. Like,
yeah, as long as he's like, thank God, then I can say thank God too.
He's I mean, obviously like death is, you know, complicated. So I think, of course, there's probably some initial sadness and like frustration that he has to go home and basically plan the whole funeral and plan what he's going to do for his family, also while coming to terms with how he feels about it himself and what he's planning to do moving forward. We find out that he goes back to Russia to take care of his family and take care of the funeral. He sets his brother up with a condo in the book, and then he's like, yeah, I'm out. I'm not coming back here.
Don't ever contact me again.
No, like seriously, like fuck you. Fuck off and die. Yeah. For all I give a fuck.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to do that with family.
His family really deserved it.
But it's like,
And frankly, I wish he would have done it to his dad. But I also think, again, it's very, this is actually very complex because you can't just leave somebody like that.
Yeah.
And like and he also expresses concern in the book because he's like, what am I supposed to do? Right. I'm the only one making any money. But also, nobody's taking care of my dad, and also I'm not there for him, and that's painful.
Right.
But they do have a couple Skype calls during while Ilya's in Russia. They have phone sex, like body not even cold, and Ilya's like, we should have phone sex.
Drop your undies.
And put your glasses on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember they did do that. Like they hinted at it in the show. They didn't really like show anything.
Ilya loves Shane's glasses.
To put those glasses back on. I said, oh my god.
And they're the most fuck ass glasses you've ever seen in your
life.
Fuck ass. Nobody has ever told me that I look better in my glasses.
I don't know if someone told me I look better in my glasses, but like, people have complimented my glasses.
Has a man ever told you to put your glasses on during sex?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Nope. Never, not one.
Perfect.
I just have to go at it blind.
Actually, take them things off. You look stupid.
You look so fuck ass. You look super chopped.
Oh, it's so funny. And of course, I'm sure if you're watching this video, I'm sure you've seen the show, and I'm sure you've seen, obviously Ilya's long confession to Shane that he's in love with him. But the way they word it is so, the yearning, because they're both like, I'm so in love with you, I don't know what to fucking do.
Yeah.
Because I can't leave you alone. I can't keep seeing you. I don't know what am I supposed to do? I love you so fucking much. Like, I feel like I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Honestly, like watching this show, just like seeing their physiques, just like point blank, I'm like, I need to get in the gym.
How do y'all look like that?
No, like I really envy your like strength, like your genuine, like just your strength. I don't know how else to put it. Like I want that.
But I'm not gonna lift weights. So how do I get that without lifting weights? Does anybody know?
How do I get that without lifting weights and while also eating a Domino's pizza every day?
Let me know
in the comments if you have any suggestions.
We are so up because it's April 2016, and unfortunately Shane does get into an accident on the ice.
Oh yeah.
But it's important for the plot, so, and we are up.
So. We're up.
Because while he's in the hospital, Ilya comes to visit him, and he's like, "Girl, you fucking scared me so bad." And Shane's like, "It's okay, I'm on drugs."
This scene was so cute in the show. So
I know,
cute.
Hudson was really acting his little butt off.
He was. It was
really
so
acting his
good.
little butt off. We should watch it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And Shane is like, "Come stay at my house in Ottawa this summer. Don't go back to Russia. You don't need to go there."
Yeah, why?
And Ilya's like, "Fuck, I don't know why I would go." He's like, "Fuck, I don't know. I have a question. Where did Ilya go? Did he go to Russia and he came there for 2 weeks?" I guess we're not supposed to think about that. I won't think about it.
Yeah. Don't question it.
Shane is high and he's like, "Just come to my cottage." And Ilya in his inner monologue is like, "I'm breaking up with him."
Huh?
He's like, "No."
Breaking up?
I'm breaking up with him. I'm not.
For what reason?
Because it's getting too serious. They're a little avoidant, these two.
Clearly.
He's panicking so bad. He's literally panicking so bad. All the meanwhile, he's like staring at Shane like,
evil. That's evil.
He's scared. And he's like, "Maybe. I'll think about it." But in his mind, he's like, the second he's not broken, because he has a fractured collarbone and he's high on drugs. The second he's not
this,
I'm breaking up with him.
No way.
That's so crazy. I'm breaking up with him. But we continue to be up. It's time for the Stanley Cup. Scott Hunter is a character from, I think it's the first one. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. And I don't care because I'm not reading it. I'll read the other ones that Ilya's in, but I'm not reading the Scott Hunter one. Scott wins the Stanley Cup, and he brings his little boyfriend on the ice, and they kiss, and that makes him the first out hockey player in the league. This is May 2017. As far as I know, like, I don't think anybody else has come out. I believe there are no gay hockey players. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
But it is apparently a very homophobic sport, and they like banned Pride Night.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Oh. That's awful.
I shouldn't have brought that up. I'm sorry.
Well, that's simply awful.
But it is relevant to the plot because Shane and Ilya have a moment where they're like, maybe this won't be so bad if we come out. And Ilya's like, "Okay, well, that's my man now."
Okay, I'm coming to the cottage.
It took one Scott Hunter kiss, and he was like, "Yeah, I want that for myself."
Fair enough. I also watched that and was like, I want that for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ilya gets to the cottage, and yeah, they have their like first little sexual encounter, and Ilya's like, oh yeah, it's been a little while for me. And Shane's like, huh? Because as we know, Shane has rage baited, Ilya has rage baited Shane multiple times by saying he's fucking everything that moves.
Right.
And Shane's like, it's been a while for you too. And they agreed, they're finally starting to be like more and more open.
Yeah.
During this whole cottage scene, we get a lot of scenes, we get a lot of sex scenes, and we also get just like scenes of them like hanging out in the water, hanging out. Shane has an indoor ice rink in his home.
Of course, yeah.
Why wouldn't he? Oh, why wouldn't he?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Yeah, I have one of those in my studio. If you go around the corner, it's right there.
like them making each other dinner, like it's all very domesticated, and they're trying to play it so coy, like as if like what they're doing isn't like so romantic.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding? And then they kind of just delve into conversation about like, so what are we gonna do about like this?
Yeah.
And Ilya's like, well, I could marry Svetlana so that way I could become a Canadian citizen. So, slow down.
No.
Slow down for a few reasons. The first one is, they're not even boyfriends. They have not admitted that they have feelings for each other yet.
Right.
Like, the most they've done is be like, well, I guess they've admitted that they have feelings for each other, but still.
Like I like you.
Yeah, nothing
more than that.
Nothing more than that.
So you're gonna tell me you're gonna go marry? No.
No, for a couple reasons. This is funny to me because it's like you're trying to play it so coy, but you're also thinking of marrying a woman so you can become a Canadian citizen just to be closer to me. And you're not even my boyfriend, dude.
Right.
Like, it's so funny that they're playing coy. Shade's like, yeah, no, okay, no, so, no. And once again, every time Ilya gets funny, Shane gets hilarious. Because Shane comes up with this whole plan. He's like, well, maybe we can kind of, I think he says change the narrative in the show. He's like, we can, like, start this charity and just say that we've been friends for years and we're doing this charity because of your mom, and, like, they're gonna start a hockey camp and they're gonna donate the money to mental health charities, which, like, I was like, this seems like a lot. Like,
right.
This seems like a
whole thing.
Like, why can't they just? I mean, I guess it's the charity is so sweet that they're doing this, and it was fun to read in the second book. But I was like, this just seems like a lot.
No, like when he was talking about it in the show,
like, why can't they just be friends?
Why can't I just be like, we've actually been friends? Like, we actually were never rivals, and we did not perpetrate that.
They can also be rivals and friends.
Yeah,
literally. They can be both. Like,
right.
I was like, whatever. So, and then they tell each other they love each other, and obviously, anytime these two have a moment of peace, it must be ruined. It must be. Because they're out on the dock, and they've just, like, had a sexual encounter out on the dock, and Shane's dad walks out on the dock. There he is. He's there. So I was just kind of sad to see that he gets outed. So let me know in the comments if you have any input. Yeah. But I've also never been outed, so I'm just like, I just don't understand. I feel like I don't like that. Yeah,
I don't love that. You saw me watch the last episode. The way my ass clenched, I was so like, a fear hit my heart. And the entire episode is like all that stuff you were just saying of them basically just being like
so sweet
happy
and in
love and just like hanging out. And I was like, this is such a great episode. Like, they're just having a great time spending time together.
No, one thing you should learn about heated rivalry is you're not going to get an episode of peace. It's not.
Like,
it's not happening.
Yeah, no. So that was definitely like, I was really afraid. But then it kind of turned up again.
Yeah.
We got back up.
They go over to Yuna and I think his dad's name is David, to their house, and Shane's like, so I'm gay.
Mm-hmm.
And
we got the best meal of all time of him standing in the doorway like this.
Oh my god. With
that
his shirt like untucked and not ironed. I was like, are you joking? How is he standing like
Standing so crazy.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Oh my god.
But Yuna responds a lot better in the book than she does in the show. I also would love to know the reason for this change. Yuna is basically like, obviously just wants to know more details, and then is like, she brings a fucking Scott Hunter. I was like,
she's like, well, I know one hockey gay.
Well, I mean, there's
which is so mom of her.
There's only one other hockey gay,
right?
Allegedly.
She says, well, I was like, what is
Taylor up? But what is Taylor gonna do in this moment? What is Scott Hunter gonna do to help?
Right, but again, that's so mom of her.
Because what's he gonna say? Oh, you guys should try to like move in with each other and force your boyfriend to stay in this apartment. I haven't read the book. I don't know. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. I don't know. I haven't read it. I don't know. He's so funny though, because the book kind of wraps up here, and Shane is like, he's like starting to panic, obviously, about like what their future's gonna look like going forward. And Ilya's like, your boyfriend's here, your family's here, whatever he says in the show is pretty close to what he says in the book. And Shane like perks up like a dog. like a dog hearing the word walk. He's like, boyfriend? And he's like, well, yes.
Right.
We've been fucking for 10 years and we love each other.
Yeah.
So
we're having a very romantic past 2 weeks here at your cottage. Yes, we're boyfriends.
Yeah,
like what?
But it was so cute.
It was really cute.
And I love that even after 10 years, they still have that excitement. I think that's really sweet.
It was really, really cute. Like, that episode was so enjoyable to watch. So enjoyable to watch. Like,
I've watched it like 4 times since then.
I've watched it the one time, but it was really enjoyable.
She's got some self-discipline, y'all. That's crazy. We're about to make it 2. So that is kind of where the book wraps up. There is an epilogue where Shane tells Hayden, his friend, about him and Ilya, and Hayden's like, God. Yeah.
Wait, in what kind of way? In like a homophobic way, or in a like a
no,
I don't
he's
like
fine
Ilya way?
Yeah, he's fine that he's gay. It's the Ilya of it all.
Oh, okay.
That like is annoying. He's like, God, of all the people.
I mean, at this juncture, King, like, can you just let me do what I need to do? You know?
I don't know. I like their friendship. I think their friendship is pretty sweet. And then Hayden and Ilya have kind of like a rage baiter ship.
Is this the one that has like the 800 kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
God. You know?
Oh, I don't ever think I looked at his face for very long. Shane was there. I wasn't looking at him. I wasn't looking at him.
Ilya was there. I wasn't looking at anything.
Looking at him.
Don't ask me the color of anything.
No, don't.
And that's kind of where the book wraps up. Hopefully I can stop talking about it now. This is a 5 out of 5 star read for me. I actually think, I've seen a lot of people being like, oh, it's not well written, the dialogue is bad. I actually kind of disagree. I think the characters are really well fleshed out, and I think their chemistry is very strong. I think the smut really elevates the story. I don't know anything about hockey though, so maybe if I knew something about hockey I would disagree. But I really enjoyed it.
What you're there for. So
no, I really enjoyed it. I really like the characters. I feel like it's really strong. It's a really strong book when your characters are so likable, as well as you can understand their flaws and how it relates to the relationship.
So was it really like very true to the book, the series? It was like, that's cool. I like that.
I would say that the changes are pretty minor, and the biggest thing that's the same is the dialogue, and that's like the most important part.
Yeah. That's tea. No, after you were telling me about it, I feel like I might read it also. Like,
it also was just like an easy read.
Fun, yeah, like a fun, quick read.
Easy and fun, doesn't have to mean poorly written.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be.
No, it doesn't. Speaking of poorly written, next week we're going to be talking, we're going to be reading.
Not too much of my girl.
You know how I feel about her.
We're reading The Defender by Ana Huang. It's her latest installment of the
Gods of the Game. Gods of the Game. If you have seen our episode on the first installment, probably a year ago now,
go watch
that. Actually,
I'll
it was
link
like
it
more
below.
than a year ago, which is crazy. But yeah, go watch that ahead of our next episode, and we're gonna read that and talk about it. And God, like, bite me. But yeah.
This is her idea to read it. Don't let her fool you.
Not too much. We have to continue with the series.
Bye!